Yes.
He's superb. His gobbing is consistent and accurate, and his son is a dirty, foul little creature, and those frightful scabs which Mrs. Jodrell...
Yes, well, thank you very much, Lady Organs. And from all of us, well done to the Jodrells, and to all of you, not forgetting those of you who may be halfway in between, without whom, of course, and not forgetting who made it all possible, when and we'll be back. Until then, and so it's good night from me, and here's wishing you a safe journey home. Thank you for watching the show. Don't forget, it was all great fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope you watching at home have enjoyed it, too.
The Jodrells win every bloody year. It makes you vomit. Dad?
Yes?
Get your stinking feet off the braid!
I'm only wiping the cat's dews off!
Shut your gob, Douglas!
I want more corn blasters!
Shut up and eat what you've got!
Some fat bastard at the door! Shut up!
A strong hive of bees contains approximately 75,000 bees. Each honeybee must make 154 trips to collect 1 teaspoonful of honey. Hello, sir?
What do you want?
Would you like to buy some of our honey, sir?
What are you doing in here?
Which would you like? The Californian orange blossom, the Mexican, the New Zealand, or the Scottish heather?
He can't eat honey. It makes him go plop-plops.
Oh, come on. Please try some.
Oh, I'd have some Icelandic honey.
No, there is no such thing.
You mean you don't make any honey at all?
No, we must import it all, every bally drop. We are a gloomy people. It's so crikey cold and dark up there, and there's only fish to eat. Fish and imported honey. Oh, struth.
Well, why do you have a week?
Listen, Buster, in Reykjavik it is dark for 8 months of the year, and it's cold enough to freeze your wrists off. And there's only golly fish to eat. Administrative errors are bound to occur in enormous quantities. Look at this. It's all a mistake. It's a real pain in the sphincter. Icelandic honeyweek? My life!
Well, why'd you come in here trying to flog the stuff, then?
Listen, cowboy, I got a job to do. It's a stupid, pointless job, but at least it keeps me away from Iceland, all right? The leg of the worker bee has 4 tiny...
In the spring of 1863, the Comanches rallied under their warrior leader, Conchito, in a final, desperate attempt to drive the white man from the rich hunting lands of their ancestors. The U.S. cavalry were drawn up at Fort Worth, and the scene was set for a final, all-out onslaught that could set the new territories ablaze.
Well, Mr. Cotton, you have what we in the medical profession call a naughty complaint. Now, my advice to you is to put this paper bag over your head. It's got little holes there, you see, little holes for your eyes. And to ring this bell and to take this card along to your hospital, okay? And I shall inform all your relatives and friends and anyone else that I happen to bump into, okay? Cash, wasn't it? Thank you very much. Get out. Dirty little man. Hippocratic oath. Hippocratic... No, it's not in there. Jolly good. Very useful. Next. Ah, yes, you must be Mr. Williams. Well, do take a seat. What seems to be the trouble?
I've just been stabbed by your nurse.
Oh, dear, yes. Well, I'd probably better have a look at you then. Look, could you fill in this form first?
She just stabbed me.
Yes, she's an unpredictable sort. Look, you seem to be bleeding rather badly. I think you'd better hurry up and fill in that form.
Couldn't I fill it in later, Doctor?
No, you'd have bled to death by then. Can you hold a pen?
I'll try.
Yes, jolly good. It's a hell of a nuisance, all this damn paperwork. Really, it is. It's a real nightmare, this paperwork. It really is a hell of a nuisance. Something ought to be done about it.
Do I have to answer all the questions, Doctor?
No. Just fill in as many as you can. No need to go into too much detail, you know. I don't know why we bother with it all, really. It's such a nuisance. It really is such a... Well, let's see how you've done, then. Oh, yes. Oh, dear, that's not very good, is it? Look, surely you knew number 4. It's from the Merchant of Venice. Even I knew that. Right on the carpet, Doctor. Oh, don't worry about that. Look at this. Look at this, number 6. It's the Treaty of Versailles. Didn't you know that? Oh, my God. And number 9, Emerson Fittipaldi. Really? Virginia Wade, you must be mad.
Doctor, I've just shot another patient. I don't think there's any point in your seeing him.
You didn't kill him, did you?
Afraid so.
Oh, we mustn't kill them, nurse.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. It was just on the spur of the moment.
Oh.
Rather silly, really.
I'm sorry about the carpet,
Mr. Williams, I'm afraid I can't give you any marks, so I won't be able to recommend you for hospital. I tell you what, look, I'll stop the bleeding, but strictly speaking, I shouldn't even do that, you see. On marks like these, I mean, really, it's not...
There are no more patients now, Doctor.
Oh, well, let's go for lunch then.
What about...
Ah, yes. Look, Mr. Williams, we're just popping out for a bite of lunch while we've got a spare moment, you know. Look, have another bash at the form and try and answer, if you at least you can answer the questions on history, all right, then we'll be able to give you some morphine or something like that, okay?
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Dear sir, I wish to protest in the strongest possible terms. Yours sincerely, Brigadier N.F. Marwood, Kit, brackets retired. Read that back, will you, Brown?
And when he had built up Cedron, he set horsemen there, and an host of footmen to the end that issuing out, they might make outroads upon the ways of Judea, as the king commanded them.
Good. Pop it in an envelope and bung it off. There's no good bottling things up, Brian. If you feel them, you must just say them or you'll just go mad.
Oh, yes, indeed. As the book of Maccabees said, yea, as the flea is like unto an oxen, so is the privet hedge likened unto a botanist, black in thy sight, O Lord.
Quite. Look, why don't you just nip out for lunch, Brian?
Yea, as Raymond Chandler said, it was one of those days when Los Angeles felt like a rock-hard fig.
Brian, let's stop this pretending, shall we?
Yea, as Dirk Bogarde said in his autobiography...
Brian, let's stop all this futile pretense. I've always been moderately fond of you.
Well, to be quite frank, Brigadier, one can't walk so closely with a chap like you for so long without feeling something deep down inside. Even if it isn't anything very much.
Well, splendid, Brian. Well, I don't suppose there's much we can do, really.
Not on television, no.
No. They are a lot more permissive these days than they used to be.
Ah, yes, but not with this sort of thing.
No. I suppose they've got to draw the line somewhere.
Yes.
Yes. Well, take a letter, Brian. Yes, sir, I wish to protest.
There now follows an appeal on behalf of extremely rich people who have absolutely nothing wrong with them.
Hello. I'd like to talk to you tonight about a minority group of people who have no mental or physical handicaps and who, through no fault of their own, have never been deprived and consequently are forced to live in conditions of extreme luxury. This often ignored minority is very rarely brought to the attention of the general public. The average man in the street scarcely gives a second thought to these extremely well-off people. He quite simply fails to appreciate the pressures that vast quantities of money just do not bring. Have you at home ever had to cope with this problem? Or this? I know it's only human to say, oh, this will never happen to me. And of course, it won't. So I'm asking you, please, please, send no contributions, however large, to me.
There now follows a party political broadcast on behalf of the Liberal Party.
Fish, bananas,
Hello, madam.
Oh, hello. You must have come about...
Finishing the sentences, yes?
Oh, well, perhaps you'd like to...
Come through this way, certainly. Oh, nice place you've got here.
Oh, yes, well, we...
Like it?
Yes, we certainly...
Do, good. Now, when did you first start?
Finding it difficult
to finish sentences, yes.
Well, it's not me, it's my...
Husband?
Yes, he...
Never lets you finish what you've started?
Quite, I'm beginning to feel...
You'll never finish a sentence again as long as you live.
Exactly.
It must be awful.
It's driving me...
To drink?
No, round...
And the bend? Duh.
Yes.
May I,
Take a seat.
Thank you. You see, our method is to reassure the patient by recreating normal...
conditions?
Yes. Then we try and get them into a position where they suddenly find that they're completing other people's sentences...
Themselves.
Spot on, Mrs.
Smith?
Good. Well, try not to overdo it to...
Begin with?
Good. Just keep it to one or two...
words?
To start off with. Otherwise, you may find that
I'm taking on too long a sentence and getting completely,
stuck. Good. Yes, well, that's about it.
For now, so...
Thanks very much for calling.
Oh, not at all.
And,
just like to say...
Thank you very much for coming along.
Not at all.
And good...
bye, Mr...
Vernon. Yes, dear?
I just had another baby.
Oh, no. How many's that now?